Grenada's independence with style and pride. It's Grenada at 51 with Minister Andy Williams and the St. George's Baptist Church. The Pure Grenada Independence Concert.
Grenada, you're nice.
Saturday, February 8th at the Monrouge Playing Field from 6 p.m. Featuring an incredible lineup of talent. Enjoy performances from the legendary Adjamo, Randy Isaac, Sour Serpent, Rootsman Kelly, Valley Ned, and Young Sang. Plus the amazing Sabrina Francis, Laura Lisa, Lion Pride Dancers, and playwright Francis Urias Peters, all backed by the KOS Band.
And the best part,
this concert is absolutely free. So gather your friends and family and come celebrate Grenada's 51st anniversary of independence with pride. Let's make this a night to remember.
Ever wonder how water goes from its natural source to coming out of our tap crystal clear and safe to drink? Well, let me introduce you to
Water!
Grenada's National Water and Sewage Authority. They are the water wizards behind it all. A whopping 95% of all water comes from surface sources. This water might look muddy now, but wait until you see the transformation. First, they add a non-toxic chemical to the water. This brings particles together, forming clumps in a process called coagulation. Next, a gentle stir helps the particles come together. This is called flocculation. Gravity does its thing and the clumps settle to the bottom. This is sedimentation. Then the water is passed through a bed of sand. This filtration removes up to 95% of bacteria. See the difference? Now our water is clear and nearly bacteria free. Lastly, chlorine is added for disinfection, killing any remaining bacteria and making the water safe to drink. And that, my friends, is how Nawasa brings pure, refreshing water from their surface sources to our pipes, our wash pan, our buckets, whatever you think about.
This advertisement is the first in a series showcasing Nawasa's operations. Stay tuned for more in-depth insights into our services and initiatives.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
All right, and of course we have to say hello and welcome to you to another Mikey Live program. It is Thursday. That feels like Friday because tomorrow is going to be a holiday, and it's no ordinary holiday. It is Independence Day. A lot of people expect you to go to the National Stadium in the afternoon time to enjoy what's in store for you. Did you have a bit of oil down? Something, you must have done something in the name of national pride. Yes, so whatever it is that you did, I hope that it was amazing. Folks, welcome. We're not going to stay too long. We're treating today as a Friday because we know what it's like tonight. A lot of people hanging out. They're going straight into the morning. Yeah, Zan. So, just a few things to tell you about multilateral seminars that's going to be taking place in China that you are invited to apply to. A lot of these things will be taking place in Beijing. Police say that they are investigating a shooting that claimed the life of one man that occurred last night. All right, we're going to tell you about that and more. This is Mikey Live, news discussed, not told. We have no horse in the race. We tell you as it is. Brace yourself. We'll be back. Headlines brought to you through the kind compliments of course Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Real Value, IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, Bikini Insurance, and all the other sponsors on board. We're saying hello. First time viewers on the program, hello to you, and the usual suspects likewise, hello to you. Again, remember that someone sharing the program will receive some free credits, compliments, Digicel. That lucky person might just be you.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Get so much more with Quartz Ready Finance. Whether it's a furniture upgrade or appliance replacement, it's easy when you shop using Quartz Ready Finance. Get more flexibility by choosing your payment terms, more affordability with low monthly payments, and more access with fast and easy application. Plus, there's no down payment and you make your first payment in 30 days. Get great deals and gifts with select purchase. Get so much more with Quartz Ready Finance. Only at Quartz, bringing value home.
Special conditions apply, and welcome. I'm just reading here. I've been hearing, but I've just seen it officially. A bulletin that says that the Trump administration plans to seize a second plane belonging to Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro's government. It is currently in the Dominican Republic. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio intends to announce the seizure on Thursday during a visit to Santo Domingo. Hey. Anywho's, let's go. So what do we have to tell you about Grenada? So today was what we call the National Colors Day. And so you had a lot of people coming out with their independence colors, particularly the students and people of certain organizations. The students were out on the street. It's traditional that the students, they go out on the street and they march and they're nice looking down. And listen, you can always look forward to parents doing their best to make sure that their child look the best. And let me tell you something, they look good. Them children, them look really nice with their colors, and they're out in the street waving their flag and all of that stuff and have little placards and stuff. I look forward to it every year, and this year didn't disappoint again. You had some schools who went out a little further than other schools, but of course that's all right. Yeah, I understand. Not all the schools have the same resources, So congratulations to the parents for doing such a good job with your children, and for the schools who make sure that something happened in the name of independence. On the contrary, I do find that we have not capitalized on the renewed interest of independence and independence-related activities. As last year was a bang for the 50th, and 51st, it just fell flat. I don't know what happened. You're just not feeling the whole thing. You're not seeing a lot happening in the name of independence. I don't know, man. So I was a little disappointed to try to force myself into that independent spirit, but there's only so much that you can do or feel, But I have to say that a lot of people tried their best, man. They tried. It take time, man. This song played about 50,000 times last year. Did I hear that song at all this year? I don't know. Maybe once, and that once might have been today. In a school, I think it was even in my son's school, I think. So I don't know what happened, but it takes everybody to really make the independence experience great. Well, we have one more day. We have the main day, and let's hope that we can do it all. Like, we can cook it all down. We can have our activities. I know there's something happening in Victoria early in the morning. I hope people will show up and things like that, there are things happening here and there. So, yeah, let's go out and let's make it an independence celebration to remember. Okay? Yeah, man. Let me do the business now, man. Let me do the business. All right? Good. So, big up to the schools and everybody who participated. Now, the government of Grenada, in collaboration with the People's Republic of China, they are inviting applications from suitably qualified individuals to apply to participate in one of several courses. All right, applicants must be below the age of 45 and in good health, as certified by a medical practitioner. Then people just make joke where that is concerned. If one person in the group sick, that could shut down the whole thing for everybody. Trust me. And you could be in good health, and I want to go over there, please. Place my shop. I tell you, when I went to China, I say I ain't eating nothing different. Because anywhere I go, it's the same thing. I ain't trying to experiment with my stomach. So when I went to China, I ate rice and eggs. And, every meal is capped off with a nice melon. Melon ends every meal. All right? And then, of course, the tea without sugar, just the tea. At first you're like, but after a day or two, man, that thing was just so addictive. Tea, just the tea. You draw your tea and it's nice. Yeah, and a lot of the things that we do are habitual, are things that we learn. So we make everything, we add sugar and salt to everything in the Caribbean. Or maybe the weather, I don't know. Because when when I travel, I'm easily adjusting. Easy, anywho. So your boy eat rice and eggs and melon for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days. It was going. Pissed until one morning I woke up and the whole thing was just spinning. I've never felt anything like that in my entire life. The room was spinning like. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on with me? Am I gonna die? Everything's just all like this. So I called somebody and they rushed me to the hospital. And in two twos. What have you been eating, sir? This is low, this. Oh, God. So your boy was fully malnourished. Fully like full-blown malnourished. Yeah, that's what I'm showing you. Listen now, man. So it was in a flash. Then people knew what was going on. They saw what was going on, So, it just that easy to fix. Yeah, and I fix up and thing. But, unfortunately, that did it. No more going out. They shut down the whole thing. We have one man sick. Everybody had to stay in the hotel. One man down. And I'm like, I'm black. I'm good. We get sick all the time. It's just another day. We good. And I'm like, nope. Back in the hotel, everybody. And I said, so when you hear them people say, you have to be in good health, you have to be in good health plus. You understand? Because anything funny, you shut it down for everybody else. Anyway, apply to them people thing because it's a great opportunity. You can send your applications to you can call the DPA, the Department of Public Administration. For further details, you can call them at 440-3767 and find out some of the seminars. We'll also post it on our page so that you can have an idea of some, because there's a whole lot of them, whole lot of seminars and things, you understand? So, yeah, you can link with the DPA, all right? The seminars are fully funded, but you are responsible for all the incidentals and all the extra little thing. And they just take care of you. No, to be honest, they don't go and look at seminars, they'll take care of you. You understand? So they've got seminar on China's poverty reduction, etc., etc., etc. Seminar on heads of the journalists' organizations. It's a whole set of things. Apply to the business. And if you don't see me, well, I don't know where they. All right, ni hao. Good. We're moving on. Police say that they're investigating a shooting incident that occurred last night. Yeah. They are investigating that. According to police, the incident happened at around 10 p.m. on Wednesday, 5th February, at Montreach in St. Patrick. It resulted in the death of one Floyd Francois, a 35-year-old shopkeeper of Montreach in St. Patrick. According to police, upon receipt of the information, officers visited the scene and observed the body of the victim lying on the floor, and that's on the floor of his own shop with wounds about his body. Police say that the body was examined at the scene and was pronounced dead by a medical doctor. You'll remember Francois having appeared in court recently and pled guilty to multiple charges relating to firearms and drug offenses. Francois received several sentences to be paid within specific times, and also in default would have spent specific terms in prison. All right. So yeah, I don't know. Let's move on. We understand that high-level Grenadian creatives and cultural ambassadors will be visiting Cuba. A distinguished delegation of Grenadian creatives and cultural ambassadors, they will travel to Cuba this weekend. And they are doing so at the invitation of the Grenadian embassy there. Now, the visit is part of the celebrations marking the 51st anniversary of Grenada's independence. The delegation includes cultural ambassadors like Edson Mitchell at JAMO, Elwin McQuilkin, the Black Wizard, along with performers like Randy Isaac and the inaugural Independence Monarch, Jermaine Superstar Simon. Now, joining them in Grenadian fashion is fashion designer Indy Noel, whose work will be showcased during a fashion show at the event. These talented individuals, they'll be highlighted, or the highlight of the Independence cocktail reception and cultural extravaganza set to happen on Wednesday. That's February 12th in Havana, Cuba. Now, the visit is made possible through the generous support of the National Lotteries Authority, the Grenville Credit Union, and the National Celebrations Committee. Yeah, son, I doesn't hear from the National Celebrations Committee. Almost all of us are celebration. All they never text Mikey, say what you want to send me. Like, you throw that out for me or do that. What going on with all the send me them things. Let me help out all of the business. Yeah, son, why is that? I don't sleep on the walk no man. Why is that one, bye? Yeah. Anyway, we're moving. So, the Grenada Football Association, the GFA, they have officially announced its 21 member squad, and that is for the national under-17 men's team set to compete in the CONCACAF on the 17 men's qualifiers, and that's going to be from the 7th of February to the 16th. The young Grenadian players will face tough competition in Group G, where they will be matched against host nation, that's Panama, as we were telling you the other day, the Dominican Republic, and Aruba. Now, the 8 group winners will secure their spot for the 2025 FIFA Under-17 World Cup. The squad, which is led by the head coach, we're talking about Jake Rennie. All right, it features a blend of experienced players and what going on there? And some promising players. You understand? So, all we have to wish them well. You understand? All of them. And we saw some of them in action the other day. And we know they are capable. Even they lost the friendlies. But that is not to say that they're not able to win other games. All right? It's just
a matter of time, and the chemistry, once the chemistry builds between the players, then we can find, better result of their playing. You know that chemistry has a lot to do with the successful execution of the game plans. And of course, we saw that the other day that in the earlier parts of the game, Grenada struggled a bit. And once the players got a little more comfortable with each other, you find that they started playing with more confidence. And, we were able to put in a couple in the net, although we lost. But, of course, they put up a really good fight. You understand? So, yeah, we know that they are more than capable. So, big up to all of the players. And we're looking forward to you guys coming home with a couple wins. And, of course, we want to qualify. We want to make it through. All right? Promised you we're not going to stay too long, and of course we are known to be keeping our promise. As I said, we treat today as it was a Friday. You understand? So what we're going to do, we're going to get ready for the national report. But before we do that, of course, we have to scout around for our weather from the Met Office. I know that a lot of people plan on going to the National Stadium tomorrow, so you would need to know what the weather will be like for that. And so some people who are going to be beaching. Now, before we even go further, we would like to advise you guys that please, there's life after tomorrow. So don't try to go being too, spontaneous or too experimental or too adventurous beyond your capabilities, because it can cost you your life. Please be careful out there tomorrow. As we speak of the weather, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be east-northeasterly. That's the winds to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. It is expected to be partly cloudy with light to moderate showers. Now, tonight's minimum temperature 24.5 degrees Celsius. We come to tomorrow just now. Seas moderate to slightly rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. And of course, again, a marine advisory remains in effect for the rest of the night. Good news though, those warnings are cancelled for tomorrow and the rest of the weekend. The weather for Friday is expected to be partly cloudy with light to moderate morning showers. Max temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius, minimum 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Now, seas moderate to slightly rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells, and a marine advisory. I'm sorry, but I have to take it back. Because further down in the document, it does show that there will be a warning in effect for tomorrow. So, there's a part on the beginning that says there's no warning, but then lower down, there's a warning. You understand? So they're saying there will be a marine advisory in effect for tomorrow and the rest of the weekend. Forgive me, that's not my fault. I'm taking up myself in that one. Because higher up it does say there are no warnings, but lower down it does say there is a warning. Okay? So, warning. Alright? Taking a break, and we're coming back. And when we come back, we will have your favorite part of the program, which is the National Report. Stay right in, my friends. We shall be back with your National Report.
Get ready to celebrate Grenada's independence with style and pride. It's Grenada at 51 with Minister Andy Williams and the St. George's Baptist Church. The Pure Grenada Independence Concert.
Grenada, you're nice.
Saturday, February 8th at the Montrouge playing field from 6 p.m. Featuring an incredible lineup of talent. Enjoy performances from the legendary Adjamo, Randy Isaac, Sour Serpent, Rootsman Kelly, Valley Ned, and Young Sang. Plus the amazing Sabrina Francis, Laura Lisa, Lion Pride Dancers, and playwright Francis Urias Peters, all backed by the KOS Band.
And the best part,
This concert is absolutely free, so gather your friends and family and come celebrate Grenada's 51st anniversary of independence with pride. Let's make this a night to remember.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Get so much more with Courts Ready Finance. Whether it's a furniture upgrade or appliance replacement, it's easy when you shop using Courts Ready Finance. Get more flexibility by choosing your payment terms, more affordability with low monthly payments, and more access with fast and easy application. Plus, there's no down payment and you make your first payment in 30 days. Get great deals and gifts with select purchase. Get so much more with Courts Ready Finance. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
This is the GIS News for Thursday, February 6, 2025. I am Chrisanne Mitchell. In the headlines, Mr. Aliko Dangote encourages unity among Grenadians, and creatives travel to Cuba for independence celebrations. We'll have the details to these stories and more when we return.
Get ready to celebrate Grenada's independence with style and pride. It's Grenada at 51 with Minister Andy Williams and the St. George's Baptist Church. The Pure Grenada Independence Concert.
Grenada, you're nice.
Saturday, February 8th at the Montrouge playing field from 6 p.m. Featuring an incredible lineup of talent. Enjoy performances from the legendary Ajamo, Randy Isaac, Sour Serpent, Roots Man Kelly, Valley Ned, and Young Sang. Plus the amazing Sabrina Francis, Laura Lisa, Lion Pride Dancers, and playwright Francis Urias Peters, all backed by the KOS Band.
And the best part,
this concert is absolutely free. So gather your friends and family and come celebrate Grenada's 51st anniversary of independence with pride. Let's make this a night to remember.
Welcome back. Prominent African businessman and philanthropist Mr. Aliko Dangote encouraged Grenada and CARICOM countries to be more united on key areas to realize benefits. He said the divide and go mentality restricts growth and development. Dangote was addressing members of the local media during a press conference held as part of his official visit to Grenada to commemorate the country's 51st anniversary of independence on Friday, February 7th. During a previous fireside chat with Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell, Dangote outlined in depth how his journey to success began. Today, he is the chairman and CEO of the Dangote Group, one of the most influential entrepreneurs globally, with extensive contributions to industrialization, infrastructure, and economic development. His visit marks a significant moment for Grenada as the nation explores opportunities for economic collaboration and investment. Dangote explained that the divide and go mentality is not good for business, it restricts development.
This divide and rule is what has actually, affected us, not only, even within us in Africa, where you see, okay, fine, somebody who has a British passport, he has more access to myself as a African and a Nigerian. So, once you remove all this from where now we start to interact with each other, it will be much better. I can tell you, the little visit that I have actually visited the Caribbean, most of the things that I've seen that I am actually producing, like cement, like oil and coal, they are very, very exorbitant. The prices are high. These are things that, okay, fine, maybe when I come and I look at it, for example, the hotel that I'm staying is built and owned by an African. So this are things that we believe we can come and replicate here, because doesn't matter, just like what Professor Rahman said, that a Jew is a Jew. Doesn't matter, even if you are born out of Israel, you go there and you get a passport. So we have to make sure that, yes, we bond ourselves and we come together, we'll be much, much stronger. When you fight a war, when you are together, you succeed easily and fast. But when you are fighting different wars differently, you will not succeed.
Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell says Mr. Dangote's visit is the beginning of great things for Grenada as the government strengthens economic and cultural connections with the African continent. The Prime Minister outlined trade as one possible way Grenada stands to benefit from Africa. Our trading patterns need to change so that more benefits can be derived.
The trade between Africa and South America is still, in the global context of trade, insignificant. The trade between the Caribbean and South America is almost non-existent. And the trade between Africa and the Caribbean is woefully inadequate. So the fact is, for us in the Caribbean, I'll speak from the Caribbean perspective, Africa has all of what we need. And it is simply because of what has been imposed upon us historically that we trade with North America, or we trade with the UK or Europe. But the fact is, we've obtained independence. Maybe it's a good time we're having this conversation. If after the independence we simply continue by rote with the trading patterns, even if they're disadvantageous to us, even if they humiliate us, I think all Grenadians know what the visa experience is like trying to get a visa to Canada or to the United States, or even though we don't need visas for the UK, the challenges you face there. It's the same challenges Africans face when going through London. They ask them, what are you doing here? Even when you tell them you may be coming to a country that doesn't require a visa, right? It's the same challenges people in India face. It's the same challenges people in China face. So for those of us who are in the developing South, if we do not, it is not always just about pure money. It is about leveraging our collective unity so that we can be treated with dignity and so that the world treats us a little fairer.
Mr. Dangote will deliver the keynote address at this year's Independence celebration at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. A high-level delegation of Grenadian creatives and cultural ambassadors will arrive in Cuba over the weekend to participate in the activities to mark the 51st anniversary of Grenada's independence. The delegation includes 9-time Calypso monarch of Grenada, Edson Mitchell, King Ajamo, Eldwin McQuilkin, Black Wizard, Randy Isaac, and Jermaine Superstar Simon, the 2025 independence monarch. These performers will be joined by Miss Indy Noel, a Grenadian fashion designer whose work will be featured during a fashion show at the event. The creatives will be the highlight of the Independence Cocktail Reception and Cultural Extravaganza carded for Wednesday, February 12th at Hotel National, Havana, Cuba. Continuing the news, as the nation celebrated National Colors Day, the ministries showcased their display at the Ministerial Complex. More in this report by Shireen Thomas Isaac.
On the eve of our 51st independence, the patriotic flair and creativity was on display at the Ministerial Complex. Annually, ministries engage in the Independence Interministerial Deco competition. This year was no disappointment. The displays were themed, highlighting artifacts of yesteryear, local artistry, and traditional culinary delights, along with depictions of our progress and achievements over the last 50 years was also celebrated.
If we take time and I write down all the things that I love on my island, best believe my list gon' be like 5 miles long. Best believe it's love that makes me sing this song. The cleanest breeze on the waters, friendly people meet in every corner. Togetherness and
people, today is a red letter day for Grenada. For indeed, in the entire history of our country, there has been no event, neither will there be in the future, any event parallel to the importance.
From the people who came through sugar and change, emancipation through revolution. We are. Hold on, let's wake up on the globe. We are. More than the ice cream and gold. We are. Much more than the nutmeg and the globe. Tell the world we are Grenadians.
3 islands united. Tomorrow, the fanfare of our nation will continue at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Citizens will be treated to the Made in Grenada Expo, military parade, and rally. Grenada, the next 50, embracing a future of development, transformation, and unity.
Thank you, Shireen. Stay with us. We'll have more stories after the break.
If there's one thing we know for sure, life is an unpredictable journey, full of twists and turns, but no matter where it takes you, the National Insurance Scheme is here, ready to support you every step of the way. Sickness benefits ensures that you can focus on recovery, not financial stress. Maternity allowance and grant provides essential support to start your beautiful journey of parenthood. The unemployment benefits act as a safety net, giving you peace of mind during challenging times. Employment injuries can be daunting, but NIS provides comprehensive coverage, including injury benefit, medical expenses, disablement, and death benefits. At NIS, your well-being is priority. Now, you can face challenges confidently, knowing that support is just a claim away. Contact us today to find out more about the range of benefits, or visit our website at www.nisgrenada.org.
Welcome back. 60 children will receive special attention from a team from the World Pediatrics Project during a one-day mission to Grenada next week. The team's visit will focus on providing assessments for children with hand or foot deformities to determine the next best course of action. WPP programs in Grenada include diagnostic general orthopedics, diagnostic orthopedic spine, and NICU capacity building. World Pediatric Project Country Representative Amika James told the GIS team what the public can expect from this initiative.
This visit, we have Dr. Gordon, who is coming in with a team, an orthotist, a PT, who would support 60 patients. Dr. Gordon, he is a pediatric bone specialist, so he will be seeing children with any hand and feet deformity. The visit is actually on the 13th, on Thursday. It is just for one day. We do have the patients staggered between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m., and it is just for one day. So seeing 60 pediatric cases in that one day, it's a full day, but we will try to see as all of them as possible. And we do hope that we can get some more last minute because this happens only once for the year.
The focus will be on assessing cases that may require further medical intervention or specialized procedures.
There are a lot of children who are unable to go to school because of these deformities, or some buildings do not have wheelchair access, transportation. So this is a diagnostic visit. So what Dr. Gordon will be doing is diagnosing what the next steps are, whether the children will need to have surgery in the US or probably St. Vincent, and if there anything that can be done here, occupational therapy or physical therapy, then we'll have that done here. But with him seeing over 60 children, I think that is very beneficial because there are a lot of children who are in challenging physical situations and seeking local help. I'm not saying that there aren't people here or specialists who are unable to, address those situations, but with his specialty in pediatric bone, as a pediatric bone specialist, he'll be able to give a little bit more support.
Children are identified and evaluated by local pediatricians and physicians, then referred to World Pediatrics.
So for example, if, of course, a parent suspects that or the child has, of course, physical appearances that there's a disability, the first step is to visit a physician. And that physician, most of the physicians in Grenada, we're affiliated with them. They will do a referral form. They'll contact me, and the physicians would have my email address, which I can also provide for you, or by calling, submitting that referral, and then I will create a case, which will then be reviewed by our team. And then we would arrange what the next steps are.
The one-day diagnostic mission takes place at the General Hospital on Thursday, February 13th. Over 1,500 residents will have access to reliable and clean water in the parish of St. Mark following the commissioning of the Tufton Hall water storage tank. The newly commissioned 360,000-gallon facility marks a significant milestone under the Grenada Climate Resilient Water Sector (GCRUS) project aimed at improving the country's water infrastructure. The 360,000-gallon tank is the first of 9 state-of-the-art water storage facilities to be constructed at locations across the state under the GCRUS project. This initiative seeks to enhance water security and climate resilience, ensuring that communities across the island have consistent and sustainable access to water. Marianne Geese, head of projects GCRUS GIZ said that the GIZ is happy to accomplish this milestone. However, it will not have been possible without strategic collaboration.
6 years of hard work and planning, of dedication, of following up with each other and getting on each other's nerves in terms of the planning. We have been really, really working hard as a team, the NAWASA team, the GIZ team, the project manager, other members of the project management committee who has been constantly giving advice and meeting up. And finally, we have one of the first tanks up, and there are more to come. So this is a shining example for me of what you can achieve when you work together, because the G-Cruise project is really more than just a project where consultants come in and build something and do some paperwork. And so this is a real teamwork.
Parliamentary Representative for St. Mark, Honorable Clarice Modest-Curran, lauded the project.
Apart from the hotel sector, water is life. Our body, the greater part of our body, 70–75% of our body is water. And therefore, if you lose and you don't replace, then you're in trouble. And we cannot live very long without water. So this project is a vital project. It's something that we need even more than some of the other utilities, but we do need all. Grenadians are a resilient people. We can learn fast when we want to learn fast. Let us be resilient, let us learn fast, let us utilize this commodity in the best possible way so that we can have it and others. Thanks to all of the others who played a role that I haven't listed, but we may not know all of you, but I know the people of St. Mark and other areas would be really, really happy.
Chairman of the NAWASA Board of Directors is Mr. Philip Alexander.
But acknowledge the contribution to climate resistance and really changing the approach to water management in Grenada. And I want to particularly thank the persons who have contributed and the agencies to the Green Climate Fund and the entire G-Cruise project. Marianne, to your own leadership, I want to thank you for doing that.
Terence Smith, NAWASA's General Manager, said in the event of an emergency or disaster, the tank ensures the sustainability and resilience of our communities.
It's only now for the first time that the Tufton Hall slow sand filter, Tufton Hall water treatment plant would be able to be utilized fully in the way a plant of this capacity would be designed. Because given the population, I understand, is about 1,560 or 1,565 households. If you take an average of about 4 persons per household, and NAWASA uses an average of 35 gallons per person per day under normal circumstances. But in times of an emergency, that could probably drop to 20 or 25 gallons per person per day. So just doing some quick math, you would see that at times of an emergency, let us say in a pending hurricane, NAWASA would ensure that this tank is filled. We would shut down the systems. But you're guaranteed that, again, from the quick math, you would have of the order of 3 to 3.5 days of storage, assuming that people, significantly conserve water after a natural disaster or hurricane.
Alva Brown, Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Public Utilities, lauded the project as a transformative step for the community, emphasizing the need for resilient infrastructure.
With this project, we reaffirm our commitment to strengthening to ensuring that no community in Grenada is left without access to clean and reliable source of water. This facility, constructed under the G-Cruise project, is a testament to our dedication to strengthening Grenada's water security, enhancing climate resilience, and improving the daily lives of our citizens. With the commissioning of this facility, we are taking a significant step forward in addressing these challenges. And while this new facility serves just over 1,500 households across the parish, It will improve water distribution, strengthen operational efficiency, and provide a buffer against climate-related risks. And in doing so, we are reinforcing Grenada's commitment to climate resilience, a critical focus area as we continue to adapt to changing environmental conditions.
The project was supported by the German government, Green Climate Fund, Grenada Development Bank, GIZ, the Government of Grenada, and the National Water and Sewerage Authority. As part of efforts to encourage sustainable land management practices in the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl, the Ministry of Agriculture, in collaboration with Climate Smart Agriculture and Rural Enterprise Program and the United Nations Development Program, hosted a one-day training in the Northern Agricultural District. The undertaking is aimed at assisting participating farmers to recover from Hurricane Beryl, prepare for the dry season, and encourage them to undertake sustainable and climate-smart techniques.
Well, we just come out on Beryl, and one of the objectives of the ministry is to have the farmers plan back better, right? So we thought that it was important now that most of the lands have been cleared. Most of the farmers have benefited from the land clearing service. We thought that it is fitting now that we show them and demonstrate and impact information and knowledge as to how they go about establishing the planting area.
That was District Supervisor Kingsley Thomas. SIAP's Climate Smart Agriculture Coordinator Kenley Edwards explained that the training focused on the recommended practices for tree crop farmers.
There are plenty farmers engaged in tree crop production, so the training really was geared towards farmers, giving them an understanding as to how to go about planting or replanting. We know that the northern part would have suffered tremendously from Hurricane Beryl, and farmers are now in the process of replanting. So we saw it fitting that we have this training, one, to give farmers the first-hand knowledge as to how to go about squaring up the lands in terms of planting, the technique used, different techniques in terms of land spacing based on the type of crop that is being planted, the soil type, the climatic conditions, utilizing the A-frame technique, utilizing the compass. So Mr. Futo really was able to demonstrate to the farmers, not only from a theoretical standpoint, but also from a practical standpoint, utilizing the farm of Mr. Murray, where we were able to establish the land space and showing farmers how to do this. And I think this training was very fitting. Listen to one of the farmers who spoke to me, said, I didn't understand the A-frame, but now that I see it, I know exactly how I could go about establishing this on my farm. So it just shows that these trainings, though they may not be frequent, but once they occur, the idea is for us to provide some form of capacity building so that the farmers in the end, they can take that information to better their farm and in turn improve on their livelihood.
It was facilitated by Aidan Fortu, Sustainable Land Management Specialist at the United Nations Development Program, as part of their Climate Resilient Agriculture for Integrated Landscape Management project.
It's not that some farmers are not aware of it. Most of them is experienced farmers. They've been into farming quite a long time. But they just, for some reason, not doing what they should be doing. So in order to reiterate the importance of using best practices, training like this is crucial. It is important because what we're looking at is not only to increase yield, but it's to save soil. And to ensure that you have environmental conservation as well.
Participants Darland Douglas and Kristen Stanislaus welcomed the refresher course.
So I must say the training today was very timely and informative, and I think it can help me effectively and efficiently in the recovery process of reforestation and in future planting techniques, even in the establishment of trees, particularly because of the two demonstrated techniques you can use today, the 3x4x5 and the A-frame. Yeah, that was very interesting in terms of the timing too, because I mean as I speak, like I am in the process of going to construct some beds, contours, and I think, well, it could not have been a much better time to get that information. Although I had seen the A-frame before, but never understood it to the fullest. But today I got that practical was very effective.
A lot of students these days want to be farmers, and being a farmer is not just only planting. You need to understand the different aspects of farming. With that being said, the session today helps to bring forth ways to control water. It helps the student to gain knowledge for in the future when they want to plant.
Participating in the training were farmers, 4-H students at the Hermitage Government School, and extension officers. Stay with us, we'll have our final break.
Are you thinking about buying a vehicle? Did you find a company on social media? Stop. It may be a scam. Look out for the following red flags. Is the price lower than other dealers? Does it seem too good to be true? Are you sending the monies to the US even though you are ordering the vehicle from Japan? Does the address on the invoice match the address on the payment details? Are conversations limited to WhatsApp text? Is there a sense of urgency placed on you by the seller? You are about to be scammed. Do not take your hard-earned cash or even worse, a loan to send to these scammers. Once the money leaves Grenada's shores, you are not likely to get it back. Consider buying a vehicle already on island from an individual or a car dealer. Beware of these scammers. If in doubt, it's best to stay out. A message from the Financial Intelligence Unit.
Welcome back. An All-Star Day and prize-giving ceremony for the championship will be held on Saturday, 8th February 2025 at the Carenage Sporting Complex from 10 a.m. Coordinator of Sports in the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Carolyn Peters, invites the public to the event, which celebrates the best of the best in secondary school basketball in both male and female categories.
We want to take the opportunity to invite the public to come out Saturday at 10 a.m. on the Carenage Court, St. George, for the All-Star game and for the prize giving ceremony of the Subway Secondary School basketball tournament. So come out, you're going to see the best of the best in the secondary school coming up against your order for 10, and the prize giving ceremony follows. So come out, win some prizes, have some fun, meet some of our top players, and come and celebrate basketball in school.
The events in the All-Star Day include female 2-point shootout, male 3-point shootout, female skills challenge, male slam dunk contest, female All-Star game, and male All-Star game, 10 a.m. on Saturday at the Carenage Sporting Complex. At the end of Tuesday's game, Mr. Peters thanked Subway for their recommitment to sponsoring the secondary school basketball game this year and is pleased of the interest that continues to be shown by the sport of basketball in the schools.
I must start by saying thanks to the sponsor, Subway. We had for this year's sponsorship and for the previous year's sponsorship of the Subway Ministry of Sports basketball tournament. It was been an exciting season. You know that we missed out last year, but we could see that the guys and the ladies are really missing the basketball. And I'm very pleased to see the two top teams in the final, and it was a game that of excitement, and you could see the enjoyment. And we must say congratulations to PBC for being the champion. We see GBSS had worked hard, both schools worked hard. So it's an exciting game, and this shows the interest and the love of the game by our schools and by our players.
Mr. Peters says the ministry will work closely with the schools and the Grenada National Basketball Association to improve the level of basketball that is played in Grenada.
Going forward, we want to see the game improve. We want to see more teams getting back into the competition. We want to see we have a scheduled time of the year, so we don't change the start date for next year. We want to keep the sponsor. I think the excitement that we are seeing here, the interest, shows that the game of basketball is on a high in school. We want the association to take up the initiative to continue with the inter-parish, inter-community, the national basketball tournament. This is where you get your feeder from, and we are doing the best in the ministry to make sure that we keep up that that basketball tradition within the school.
This story brings us to the end of the GIS News for Thursday, February 6, 2025. I am Chrisann Mitchell from the Government Information Service. Happy 51st Independence and thank you for joining us.